I suppose we should play some D&D now. Guess. I think.
Why?
I guess.
I think we're ready. Oh
I
no.
suppose.
Something like that.
All right. So we're on the trail.
Last time on D&D.
You were on the trail of Kroll and his cohorts after killing Archon and setting him up as a Ronald McDonald statue in Close the Fucking Door Already's new religious area in Mordekainen's tower. He broke in, stole a bunch of Mordekainen shit, and so you guys were going after him after a bunch of shenanigans. You found him going through tunnels under Avernus, trying to stay under the radar, going to deliver all of these cool, powerful artifacts to Tiamat. But luckily you guys caught up to him. He did try to use the Wand of Orcus that he had to raise zombies and kill you guys, but you just kept beating the shit out of him. He'd get up, he'd move a little bit, you guys beat the shit out of him. He'd get up, move a little bit, you guys beat the shit out of him. Until finally, Enno turned him into his own little fucking zombie friend. So Krull is now your zombie companion, and it's great.
Well,
What did we're getting there. Yeah. So the dragon, the ancient dragon that was trying to get away, Selena, you captured him in a bubble, but after much debate about temporal things and if teleporting is actually moving, he managed to get away. Which didn't matter much because you had the Orb of Dragonkind off of Krull's body, and Enno, now the Dragon King, went outside and used it to call all of the evil dragons in a 40-mile radius to him. And he did. And all they saw there was Krull. And they assumed Krull called them. And they were yelling at him and screaming at him and wondering why they got called because they were not happy about it. But Krull could give no answer but...
Well said, Kroll, well said.
And so, after a few minutes of debate and a few moments of Annalise hiding at the entrance of the cave mouth, they just began to use Krull as a puck and just smash him around and just kill him because of the annoyance he caused. In that meantime, Enno, using the crown that Mordekainen had made him, took control of a red dragon that was there, and told it to attack the black dragon that had all the stuff as soon as they were free. And like by themselves. But Red Dragon, not really the best on impulse control, and is being told to go for a fight, and it wanted that fight. Enno climbing on the back of this dragon for some great reason with his 45 health. Was
I was thinking I wasn't really expecting him to just do what he did next.
was traveling on the back of the red dragon with all these other dragons around him, all going towards Tiamat's lair to deliver these magical items. And the red dragon was just getting antsy and impatient, and then attacked the black dragon. And they all landed after they smashed into each other. Enno managing to hold on. And then a dragon fight ensued, where the red and black dragon were going at it, and the rest of the ancient dragons were just watching in confusion. The blue and green dragon were trying to stop the fight, trying to figure out what was happening. In the confusion, the bag of cool stuff was dropped. Enno used the boom tube he had to go ahead and get the shit back to Mordekainen's tower, jump back into the hole himself to get to Mordekainen's tower. Unfortunately, the blue dragons saw him disappear. It's hard to be stealthy when you make a portal in the ground. And so you got that to deal with now. And told everybody to find their way back to Mordekainen's tower after he was nice and safe. And so you guys... Have you gotten back yet? I can't remember.
Mordekainen.
The last scene was if you remember it, go ahead.
Yeah, the last scene was us getting into the tower. Yeah.
Yeah, Mordekainen
that's-
teleported his tower to teleport you guys to get there.
Yeah, because he used his
No,
his
he
things.
took his simulacra and
Simulacra and-
teleported with them to everyone else and teleported them back to the tower while
Just in time.
just in time while on one side the cave was starting to melt
That's
and on the other side it was starting to
right.
freeze. In the
That's
last
right.
second, like the ancient dragons were like crashing down.
Yeah, it was about to get real spicy in there.
God, this is why I'm glad I'm
Spicy
like
and
recording
icy.
these now. Yeah, the dragons, the last known location you guys were at, where you killed Kroll and everything, they knew you were there. That black dragon knew you were there. The black dragon that fucking hates Selena because it was mind controlled by her and vice versa. They just all converged on this tunnel thing and just tried to just destroy you guys. Selena did at the last minute manage to get up a wall of force, and you watch the blue dragon just smash into it head first.
Like a fucking bird on a window.
A last beautiful sight as you guys were brought back to Mordekainen's tower. And that's where you are now. Bunch of angry dragons out there somewhere. They're far enough away now where they're not really an issue, but with the way Avernus works, with all of their spatial distortions and whatnot, they could be weeks away, they could be days away. You're not sure. But you guys are now safe in Mordekainen's tower. Mordekainen has all of his stuff back. And yeah, that's where we stand. I think that's everything that happened.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
And one last thing I wanted to do, but that I wanted to do shortly after the session ended, if my connection to the red dragon is still functional because the red dragon didn't die yet, I'm gonna tell to retreat when possible.
Give me a wisdom save.
Nine.
Nope.
If you're within 10 feet of me, that's 12 now.
Ooh, oh, a 12. Good.
Well,
I assume it's within 12 feet.
Yeah, you guys are all in Mordekainen's tower now, all safe. Yeah, Anno, you feel as you tell the red dragon to retreat. There's a big struggle, and you are so far away right now that you feel a little bit of feedback as the connection breaks. You don't take any damage or anything, but you feel that connection break because you are just like miles and miles away from him right now.
Shame.
But you learned something new about your crown.
It has a limited range.
Yeah.
And probably wouldn't have gone that well with Tia.
It did control an ancient dragon. I mean,
Well, there's a massive chasm of a difference between an ancient
Dragon and a god.
and an actual god.
yeah.
Demigod.
Nah, it was-
No, she's not. She's more than
No,
a demigod.
she's a legit god, isn't she?
Yes, she's a lesser deity, but
Lesser
that,
deity, okay, that was what I was looking
a
for.
lesser deity is still miles above a demigod.
You'd never know.
never know the amount of time she's stuffed back in that prison for no reason.
But yeah. Here we are now, and I'm severely hurt. I look a bit toasty, more than usual.
Mordekainen, with his bag of stuff, Mordekainen Prime, goes, yes, well, you do have your sandwich shop upstairs. I'm going to take these downstairs and make sure everything is there. Partake in what you need. I'm hopeful that there will be no issues from that band of miscreants. You disposed of all of them, right?
Well, all the humanoids are dead. Kroll got dead. Arkan is kind of dead. He's currently sitting in the temple dead. Torgor, his body probably got either frozen or melted or both at the same time just now.
A lot of things
Oh, yeah.
dead.
Oh yeah,
The only one.
the bag of stuff would that kind of be Kroll's shell?
Yes.
Because the Black Dragon tore him apart and stuffed the bag into the remains, basically.
Yes. Yep.
So yeah, like at the mention of Kroll, I basically point at the shell.
When the mention of the dead Minotaur, Riven's gonna kind of hook her thumbs behind the belt buckle of her new belt, kind of rock back and forth on her heels proudly.
It's a bit big.
And the other one is also in Kroll's shell.
Yeah, Krull's shell is now stuffed full of all sorts of things.
Just like in Kroll.
Just lacking the occupant. So Mordekainen's gonna take all of his stuff out, leave the shell. It has no magical properties to it. All the runes and everything are nice and fancy, but without the person inside of it,
Ceremonial.
yeah, kind of useless. He goes, well, if we have nothing else to worry about, I'm going to go put these back, and you're welcome to stay here for a night or so, but I would like to move on. I've had my fun in Avernus. You guys have brought me plenty of fun, and I think our deal is complete. Nothing else we have to do, so if you could just heal up and be on your way, that would be spectacular.
Right.
Anybody gonna use that shell?
I was thinking of equipping it.
Oh
Just wear the shell.
my god, yes.
Like Harvey in fucking that one movie.
Shell. Turtle. Turtle.
I cannot
No,
carry
seriously,
this
can you
shell.
Pick the shell up. Do you have
Is
enough
Eno not
strength for
turtly
that?
enough for the Turtle Club?
Look, that is such a great visual and like an armor boost to Eno that there will be a way if you want to do that.
I don't have the strength to do that because I have strength of 5.
Oh, there's magic.
Oh fucking Christ!
Uh,
This needs to happen though. I'm
if
going to
Mordekainen
agree
is
with the
on
group.
board
This is
simply
going
as
to
a
need to
cruel
happen.
joke to Krull, that he can put some lightning spells on it to be able to wear it.
Oh my god. All right. So you approach Mordekainen with this proposition, and he's done a lot of stuff in his long life, written a lot of books, seen a lot of things, but this is just beautiful, and he is all in. So he takes a few hours, etches some runes inside the shell. As long as those runes are intact and don't get destroyed, you can wear this armor like it's like just light cloth armor. It just kind of like floats and fits on you comfortably.
Cool. What would be the stats for it, or is it just a clothing piece?
Oh fuck! There's got to be. Let's see. What was Kroll's? Let me look up Kroll's AC.
We can like plate armor.
He had 17 natural armor, and his shell added +4. You know what? Let's go. What's your armor right now?
15
15.
with a +1 leather armor.
Let's make this essentially +3 leather armor, and I'll give you the same ability that he had as an action. You can crawl inside the shell.
Oh my god.
As an action, you can pull yourself inside the shell and get
Oh
a
my God,
+4
you-
bonus to your AC.
This is so
You
beautiful.
stole the turtle's ability. Cultural appropriation. How
Oh,
dare
God.
you?
So Somehow this is worse than stealing the shell itself.
just walking around inside of his shell, like something that was actually part of his body. God, so disrespectful.
Oh, it's really grotesque when you think about it.
No, it's terrible.
It is, but fuck it.
Like, luckily the dragons that are batting around just like licked and chewed all of the flesh out from the inside. Now it's, you know, you're fine. Dear God. All right, but if those runes get damaged in any way, if you're wearing them at all, or they are susceptible to dispel magic, so you got to be careful about that if you
Yeah.
go up against mage and whatnot. It will become unwieldy, and you will be just like stopping your tracks while wearing this.
Yeah, because the bloody thing weighs 500 pounds.
Yeah, it's
And I
pretty
cannot
hefty.
lift 50 pounds.
Oh dear God, that's beautiful. Yeah. So within a few hours, Mordecai has done this. I mean, this is easy for him, but he's chuckling the entire time while doing it. He likes to stay out of stuff usually, but like they broke into his place, they stole his shit, they made him have to put up with you guys for longer, and so this is just insult to injury. He's all for it.
So is Mordekainen letting us stay another night to get a long rest, or is he kicking us out after he's done with that?
No, he's giving you guys a night to rest, to recover, and then respectfully asking you to leave immediately.
Respectfully asking us to GTFO.
Respectfully kicking our asses out.
Yes.
Yeah, he's had his magic stolen.
Time to rest.
He's had his place broken into multiple times that should not have happened. He's ready to go. He's ready to just get out of here.
Also, something I forgot to ask about leveling up. Can I take a spell and, like with my Mythic Arcanum, can I take a lower level spell and basically upcast it in that slot?
Is it something that allows you to do, or are you asking me to be nice?
I'm asking you if that's possible because I'm unsure.
Do. Yeah. Yeah, as long as it's allowed on your spell list, I'll let you do it.
Yeah, every other
Alright.
sorcerer or wizard class and shit gets to do it.
Is it a damage spell, or is it just a lower level spell that you want to put in a higher slot?
It's a lower level spell that I want to upcast.
Yeah.
Not a damage spell.
Not a problem. Everybody else is 15, right? We don't have a situation where more people are behind.
I hope not.
All right, good. As long as you're all 15, because things are gonna get spicy.
Cool.
I'm 14.
Yeah, you level up. 15.
You're
15.
Okay.
15.
Make sure you didn't just simply
15.
forget to add take the number to 15 on accident in your
That too. That's
sheet.
important.
Well, I only got to 14. I was level 12 thief in Hexblade for like 1. Now I'm 13. The level plus.
Yeah, you
No.
you fell behind.
Yeah, you should definitely be 15.
Yep.
Huh. Okay. Well, cool. Awesome.
15.
Yeah, 15. Okay, so you guys, Eno now has a turtle shell. Oh God, I may not be a good artist, but I gotta draw a skinny armor dude inside of a massive fucking turtle shell.
Show off those MS Paint skills.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
MS Paint Scales.
My God, it's like he's wearing one of those like bubbles that people ram into each other because
Oh
he's
my God, he's
so
Bubble
small.
Boy. Oh my God, yeah, he's Bubble Boy.
He's Bubble Boy.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Can Eno go inside the shell and then I can throw
Can you
him
actually withdraw?
at things?
Oh,
You can, yes, you can
fuck
fly.
me.
sense
Yes,
then.
yes, you
I
can.
With Ryfen now having 25 strength, she can definitely just lob him.
There's no reason why you can't, and I hate you guys for doing it. But
I am the blue shell.
Bowling with Eno.
You are now literally the green shell in every single Mario Kart game. You are going to bounce off fucking wall.
oh god,
No, I am the blue shell because I can cast fly.
You even sprout little wings on the outside of the shell.
just gonna be tracking people and just like dive bomb them. Oh god,
Too bad I can't cast thunderclap, but if I could, I would.
oh Jesus,
Ahadi was pissy about dropping a whale on top of him. Now we can drop a turtle shell.
just turtle nuke everybody.
That's how we gotta kill Mahadi. That has to be the final shot.
Oh my god, yes.
God,
Somebody Mario jumping on top of Eno.
At the same time.
shooting him forward.
Does anybody have the catapult spell?
God,
as
I
well?
love this game.
Super
Oh,
momentum.
Jesus.
Oh dear God. Okay. All right. So it's been a few hours since you guys have gotten back to Mordekainen's tower. The magic has been put on the shell. Eno's now wearing his really cool shell armor. You guys are having a moment to yourselves. I don't know if you guys go up to eat or you have one of the goblins bring you down food. There is still a war going on between the soup goblin and the sandwich goblin. However, a development has happened while you guys have been away where the soup goblin thought it would be hilarious to throw soup in all of the sandwich bread, and they now have made bread bowls with soup in them.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yep. He's furious about it. Like, it's the worst fucking thing that could have happened because he was trying to ruin all the bread, but the other goblins just have a new form of worship. Yeah.
The blessed
Expanding
bread
fun.
bowl.
Oh. My followers get stronger by the day.
The soup goblin
Yeah,
is still like
like,
bullshit.
Annalise will actually go up and order a half sandwich and a bread bowl soup.
I make it with a smile on my face. Will that be all?
Yes, actually.
You pass the soup goblin in the hallway. You see him like, no, all right, it's gonna work. I put the soup inside of their bread, and it's really delicious. Like, it was, oh god, it's so good. All right, and you see him as you're walking up the stairs going into the sandwich shop. He has a big loaf of bread, and he's trying to put it inside the soup. And when he pulls it out, the bread just disintegrates, and he's like, no.
I don't have any more rerolls.
And I'll go ahead and dip my sandwich into the soup, take a bite, and be like, heaven.
Get all the benefits
Also-
of the sandwich.
Mhm.
Inside her tray, there was a little toy that we've been coming up with.
Oh
It's like a little
no.
arc. It's like a mini Archon, a mini Minotaur.
Oh, so fucking
my
insulting. Oh no.
She's gonna try to stifle a laugh, but to like.
They're still prototypes.
Jesus.
That's a little. And
Oh,
she's
God.
gonna test. She's gonna test a little Minotaur, and it's just like Hercules muscle flex. And it's like,
Oh yeah, is the armor still on? Is Archon armor and everything still on display at the sandwich shop?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
There's now a regular axe instead of the thing, and he's holding up a tray with the little toy displays.
Ryder's looking at the armor. He's just gonna look back at Isolina like, I don't want to offend your religion or anything like that, but you mind if I just take this armor? I mean, this armor's nice and all, but
I'm gonna be your pocket.
And at-
Archon was known for having some really good stuff.
I mean, if you just, as long as you got armor to replace his to put it on, because otherwise it just looks naked, and we don't
No,
want
this
that.
is
you
just
might
plain
just
old
wanna-
armor.
Put him in a uniform.
Put him in a uniform.
That's perfect. With the,
Little
with the
apron.
symbol, with the symbol of close the fucking door already, and she
Exactly.
does a rudimentary kind of like drawing of close the fucking door already emblem onto a piece of cloth, and like, yeah, you can sew it right on there, sew it right on his chest.
I do have a question about Archon's body. It's only been a few days. How are you keeping it from rotting in the long run?
Maybe the
Good question.
temple has a side
I don't
effect
think
that
he is.
nothing in its area actually decays. So like the bread doesn't go stale, ingredients don't go bad,
I
bodies
fucking
don't rot.
I love it. I love it.
It's the power of close the fucking door already.
Now
Ray's closed the fucking door already.
what's that spell called? You do it to
Yeah, I was
bodies.
thinking this is exactly the same thing. I thought I had it, but apparently I don't.
It's a
Not spare the dying. Not
No.
I know there's an item that does it too.
When you Google spells to keep body fresh, you are definitely on FBI watch list.
Yeah, say hello to your guy agent.
Not only did I Google this, we are now streaming this on Twitch, so now they just have two ways of being like, hey,
Yeah.
we know you did this.
You're on 2 lists.
Gentle repose.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
So it is now canon that any sandwich shop of Close the Fucking Door already has a aura of gentle repose on it to keep things from rotting. That's why the sandwiches are always crisp and delicious. God.
I'm so happy
Adding
that
the
this
lore.
became canon in our world. Like
It's
the
it's
greatest.
the greatest
What?
thing to happen ever, and it's beautiful.
What I'm
my God,
excited
I love
about is how this progresses into the next campaign.
Oh God. Yeah, because they went from being the one thing with Lupo and just in the city to now they have franchises everywhere, including Hell, and somehow the king of Hell fucking knows about them and was willing to do a deal with you guys for
Loves
it.
them.
Yeah.
Asmodeus loves them because
Asmodeus loves
great
them,
for his
for
troops.
fuck's Wants them all. Wants a fucking whole sandwich shop in there for his troops.
Yeah,
With
I
the
mean,
support staff behind the battles.
yeah. Speaking of which, you guys should keep that in your mind that Mahadi is out there now plotting your deaths because he has been given the go-ahead, not for the fact he destroyed his entire caravan, but for whatever other reason he wants. Asmodeus isn't coming after you guys, at least as far as you know. He seems to have been like, nah, well, fuck it.
Yeah, whatever.
Those
Yeah.
few miscreants show up a couple hundred years at a time. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah,
So,
it's the first time.
Ryfen is going to just go ahead and take Archon's armor and does as she said. She sews the close the fucking door already emblem onto his dead chest.
Not even
like that.
clothes, just like onto his chest.
Yeah, just sews it. Well, she doesn't have any spare clothes to give him. Well, that would fit Archon, I should say.
I mean, we can always just keep him bare-chested with the emblem there, and just tie an apron around his waist to
Oh.
make sure that everything down lower is covered.
That
Just
is
keep him
perfect.
positioned against the wall that way you can't see his ass. Perfect.
Perfect.
It's like getting a shitty Christmas tree where you don't have anybody to see the back of it, so you just position that to the front.
You just push it right in the back of the wall, right against the wall.
It twirls now. We're gonna create a platform now just so it can spin around.
That way you just see its ass every like couple of minutes.
No, just wrap a cloth around him. Just give him a toga. Toga.
Oh God, what?
Even Archon supports Close the Fucking Door Already franchise. We're gonna make commercials. It's gonna
Oh
be big.
no! You already have controlled so many ancient dragons, and oh God, Tiamat is gonna be so mad at you guys.
This is actually perfect since it's goblins as well. Because goblins and kobolds who praise dragons and everything, are enemies of goblins. So this is actually kind of perfect in lore sense.
This is indeed a
War
powder
goblins.
keg.
This is is just a powder keg that just keeps growing and growing and growing.
God.
Next campaign is
love
just gonna be the sandwich wars.
Next campaign is just gonna be us having to deal with all the shit our characters have done over the last 2 campaigns.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. None of my characters have done anything that.
Yeah.
You can't see this right now, but you can feel it, right?
God.
Huh?
Can you feel it?
I get the feeling it's a middle finger being thrown up.
Mm-hmm. There's one.
Yeah,
But there's another look.
definitely not trying to get the little red panda to be the ruler of the Nine Hells army. No. Definitely not last campaign. Literally at the end, just releasing a god and turning the whole world into darkness. No.
All right, that's still a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's still an issue.
Actual darkness.
That's
And
I
every
forgot about
chaotic
that.
I don't
All
know
the
what
good
you're talking about.
And guys, we never even got into like all the shit problems that would cause, like, you know, mass famine because like all the crops get grow and shit.
Oh, it's out there.
I think it
Yeah.
was that is
Yeah.
still fine.
And all the good characters were just okay with it.
It just means that people are just gonna have to turn to the drow because drow grow crops and everything like that down in the Underdark, so they're just gonna have to learn how to do
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh
Here we
God.
go.
Grow more mushrooms. Just grow more mushrooms. Don't need sunlight. for
Dear
mushrooms.
God. Yeah. So we'll get to that. Well, once you guys free Elturel and get out of hell if you can. There's a bunch of shit
Priorities.
happening on the surface world. Yeah, because the characters that could have stopped that were A, aligned with a person that caused that, and B, got sucked into hell as soon as Elturel went down, which they're still down here somewhere.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're up to some sort of hijinks.
A couple of them are protecting Elturel itself, and a couple other ones are. You guys were supposed to find them, but it has been quite a while, and they could be quite literally anywhere. Oh God, because it was the monk who isn't the best at street smarts.
Oh yeah, Ellen here, yeah.
Yeah, the Goku.
But listen, she means well.
Definitely having a blast fighting the devils and demons and stuff.
Oh,
I love
yeah.
how you put her the monk with the good sense of street smart.
All right. So you guys are eating your dinner in the safety of Mordekainen's tower. Selena, even though you are back at the close the fucking door already as cafe and everything, you did lose your shield guardian, so that's something to keep in mind. He got wrecked, and you left his body behind, which is probably melted now by magma and whatnot.
I'm really sad.
We'll have a memorial for him.
But unless there's anything else you guys want to do, night falls, and you all can take your rest. Does anybody stay up to keep watch in Mordekainen's tower, or do you trust him to keep you safe?
Oh, I keep watch.
I'm gonna sleep. My sprite is gonna take a watch.
After I do
Fair
my
enough.
4 hours of meditation, I wake up after lucid visions of Lupo and close the fucking door already and some other shit. So I go to seek the old goblin matriarch and tell her what I saw.
She just goes, "Oh yes, oh we must consult the bread crusts."
Like phone reading, but instead of breadcrumbs.
And she brings you to a back room that you weren't part of building. And there's a door just big enough for goblins to get through. You have to kind of duck down and go in. Like crates are moved. And
I cast reduce on myself to be goblin size.
perfect. And inside you see there is a shrine set up. It looks human. But you can't tell really. It's made out of sandwich meats and everything. Got like olives for the eyes. But there is a bowl of stale bread crusts, and she just grabs it and goes, "Oh, we must see what this means." And they shake it, and throw it on the ground, and some of the crusts rise and some of them fall magically in the middle of the air. And she goes, "Oh, oh no, there is trouble on the surface."
Tell me what needs to be done.
It appears we are running out of ingredients.
Oh no! Tragedy.
Lupo, praise his name, is trying to set up a supply line, but there is trouble with wheat and other condiments. Oh, this is
Not the mayonnaise.
I'm running out of pickles.
chickens aren't laying eggs like they used to because of the light being non-existent. Oh, this is troubling times. Troubling times
We need
indeed.
some Hellmans.
Gonna be forced to go vegan, just vegan mayonnaise.
Ew.
That is absolutely disgusting.
Hey, could be Miracle Whip.
That's true. That's true. No, that's a very valid point.
What about the Bissell
Disgusting.
chickens? Could we utilize them?
You see her, she picks up the crusts again, put them back in the bowl and shakes them up and throws them out. Same thing happens, magical, floating, sinking. But one crust in the middle stays straight up and begins to spin. And she goes, Yes, it appears this would be a possibility if we could get the abyssal chickens to the surface and breed. Do they lay eggs?
Oh? Do I know that?
I think they pop out of the
Ryfen would
spawning.
know such a thing.
Ryfen would know, yes.
I've been in hell for like 3 years. I don't know if I've seen a chicken, like a hell chicken farm.
Where you've been, you have not seen a hell chicken farm. You've seen one that you guys stopped, which summoned a bunch of demons in, but you haven't seen one in production, so you're not sure.
Oh, you got a serious look on my face as I cut my chin.
But this is what your dream means. We must find a new means of production for mayonnaise.
Seasonings of production of mayonnaise.
Next campaign's
outrageous.
major
I
plot:
dropped my
find the
phone.
new production for mayonnaise.
Looking at the
That's so outrageous. I dropped my damn spoon.
looking at the
Really?
statue of meat, do I notice it looks like my friend Leonard? I mean Lamb,
Give me a perception check.
because I knew Lamb in life for a while.
You did, yes.
Fuck, I only- It's a glorious face, but I do not.
It is definitely definitely looks like a person. It looked like a man. However,
You look like a man.
I mean, it's made out of sandwich meat and bread and like there's armor on it, but the armor is made out of like rawhide. It looks like a person. Doesn't look like anybody that you know.
I pour a glass of wine for it to leave it as tribute. I know it must be done now. Thank you.
Give me a religion check. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
As you leave a glass of wine at the shrine, a single piece of salami like falls off, just like and like rolls down and lands on top of the cup of wine, and it's just floating on top. And you see a symbol of "close the fucking door" already appear on this piece of salami, and you feel like you're compelled to take that piece of salami with you.
Oh
I
my
take
god.
it with me. So wait, do I pour some of the cup back into another cup and have it like you know the leaf that tells like magnetism, whatever you need to go.
Uh-huh.
I use it as that. I think that it's a diviner. There we go.
Perfect. You now have a cup of wine with a piece of salami on top with a holy symbol on it. beautiful.
It's a sign.
Oh, now that Selena's a paladin and stuff, do you have proficiency in heavy armor now?
No, only medium.
Oh, okay, okay. I was
Sadly.
gonna say, well, then shit, I should just give you my plate armor. Just regular plate armor plus 1.
Ooh.
All right. So as you guys are doing all this, the middle of the night is coming around. Did somebody say they were going to keep watch?
My sprite did.
Lenari will stay up for a couple of hours.
Yeah, I can stay a watch too.
All right. So everybody who's going to keep watch, go ahead and give me perception rolls.
My sprite ain't seen shit.
Can't
After
see
about 4
shit.
hours, I'm just perfecting my sandwich making skills.
I can see anything invisible within 10 feet.
You
All right.
14.
can't see shit.
Well,
Or hear. Sorry, I can't see. I can hear.
you can hear anything invisible. Well, with a 13, you don't
You don't see shit.
see much.
Nope. I don't see shit.
We ain't found shit.
Found shit.
The sprite doesn't see shit. Lenari, you don't see anything. You hear the movement around Mordekainen's tower of him and his simulacrums doing stuff and whatnot. They don't seem to sleep. They always seem to be doing something. But nothing really stands out. Annalise, you...
Hell cocaine.
Go ahead.
I said must be hell cocaine. Or demon cocaine.
Yeah, it's Demon Coke. He's like doing lines and fucking running around getting shit done. That's why he comes to Avernus. Annalise, you leave the sandwich shop. You've been here, you've been eating your soup bowl. You feel much better. You have all the benefits of the sandwich and whatnot. You're feeling pretty good. As you leave, you happen to walk past a window, and you see it's way far off, way out in the distance on a ridge that, like, normally this would not have caught your eye, but for some reason you're just feeling really good, and you just look out the window. There is a pit fiend with a man sitting on the back of it on that ridge looking at Mordekainen's tower, not attacking, and it's about a mile away. But you can just see, your eyes just focus for a second, and you see him sitting out there waiting.
Oh, son of a.
And you remember this as the guy
Yep.
who attacked you guys before, and just fucking Enno made him go away by just saying, nope, these aren't the droids you're looking for.
Annalise is going to power walk to the rest of the group, going fuck. Guys, we got company about a mile out. I think it's the same guy that Enno decided to kindly, quote unquote, persuade to go away.
You know how little that narrows it down?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Pit fiend, ring a bell?
She
I've
has
known,
no idea.
I've known many in my life.
I think he was one of Zariel's generals, probably.
Oh, which one?
Guy with a big, long... I wanted to say raw.
Oh, that guy's just
Jesus
one
Christ.
of Zariel's new toys.
Oh.
But
And here we
I thought you
are.
were talking about the pit fiend. So what's up? Which one?
The shooty tube thing.
The shooty
Yeah,
tube.
the rootin' tootin' shootin' Texan. I don't. At this point in time, he's just standing out there looking at.
Give me a history check, Ryfen.
Okie dokie.
Fucking
You know this person because it is the only mortal person who willingly gave up their soul to fight on the front lines for your your great grandmother person. It's Carlito. He has a what he calls a rifle. Apparently he, used to work for an angel service that was to correct things, but has now switched sides and is helping you guys and has been here for a few years now. And like, you've seen him in action. You've watched him take out demons at like 5 miles away, just fire and watch their heads explode with his rifle. And you know that pit fiend is his bitch and will do whatever he says no matter what, and is also a formidable opponent.
Oh yeah, the pit fiend is Jerry. He's kind of a
Fucking Jerry, god damn it.
He's kind of a simp to the guy, to be honest. But I mean, whatever.
Jerry, what the hell is with these simple names in hell?
What the fuck did you expect?
I
Like,
don't
or something like that? I mean,
Yeah,
come on.
kinda.
Those are the eldritch things from the outer realms. Like,
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah,
I think I have a cousin named that.
I mean, were you like, or something with a lot of phlegm, just like, or some shit? I mean, come
No,
on.
that I would actually think would be more of like a mind flayer thing.
well, that's their names said in their native tongue, but when you translate it to common, it comes out like Jerry, Ron.
That makes sense.
Steve, Bob.
Yeah, just simple basic names. In
William.
Infernal and everything, it's like. Oh, sorry, my name is Hank.
Oh, my
But yeah,
common name is
he's a pretty damn
Harry.
good shot from a distance. One of Zariel's latest toys to play with.
Great. Well, it seems like he found us. What are we gonna do?
I mean, that's kind of his job.
Deal with him.
What did you think was gonna happen with that?
We can ask about the kind if we decide if one of the simulacra recently has lost one of its heads.
I mean, that's fair.
Or he is rightfully scared to actually shoot at the tower or blow anything up of Bordekainen's. Considering the stunt we just pulled at Tiamat's.
I expect he doesn't care about Mordekainen or his tower. What he cares about is us. So he's
Well, he
likely
doesn't care
waiting
about
for
it, but
us.
it could get in the way while we are in it. So he's waiting for us to leave. But
Right,
then I hold up the boom tube.
Ryfin, you would know that your family doesn't want to anger Mordekainen. He's always here. But like that's probably why he's not attacking, because he is a powerful mage and would just like fuck up their shit. So yeah, you don't gotta worry. As long as you're in here, he won't attack. But as soon as you leave, all bets are off.
Yeah, and she makes that known. Like, I mean, as long as we're here, we're not gonna do shit. Mordecai is like literally one of the formidable throughout the multiverse. So I mean, no matter how badass this dude thinks he is, and I mean, so then you'd have to deal like with Mage, and then on top of that, that's pissing off Zariel and her entire army and stuff, and so I mean, then he's out of a job, and that bunch of other folks trying to kill him, and it's just be a bad situation. Probably just chill and wait for you guys to come out at some point.
Well, I'd say we just keep on resting then, and when we've rested up, it should be a new day, and we can easily leave.
I say we meet him head on and deal with him, so he doesn't keep chasing us around. Or, if he works for Zariel, could you not call him off? She kind of looks to Ryfin.
He's under orders directly from Nana, so there's no way in hell I'll be able to supersede him. Again, I'm a captain.
Fair enough.
Yeah, he would just laugh at you and then probably lump you in with them and get a commendation for bringing you in.
Wonder why she's still so interested, considering we don't have the sword anymore.
She probably doesn't realize that we don't have it, would be my guess.
Yeah, probably didn't listen to that little red panda that came in saying like, hey, you know, all this stuff. Probably didn't, you know, click with her.
Because as we know, Red never talks out of her ass.
Never. Not once.
I take great exception to such slander.
Meanwhile, back at Zariel's flying fortress, Red is just like telling people tall tales to get food and like favors and shit. Like a bone devil walks by carrying crates, and she's like, "Hey, you know what? You know, I could kill you with my pinky. Look, watch what I can do. Watch." Like transforms. Like, come on, open this gate up. And let me fight you. Come on, do it. But everyone just ignores her, and I believe Red's just going like crazier and crazier, being ignored. No one's listening.
Yeah, she does love to antagonize me.
All right, so you guys have this information. This guy's out there. You still have to finish your long rest. So you do so, I assume.
Yes.
While you're sleeping, you guys get a full long rest and everything. But while you're sleeping, Ryfin, you have a dream where you are sitting in the war room with your grandmother, great grandmother. I don't know where she falls in your family tree.
Way far great grandmother something.
Great. You're sitting in the war room with her, and you see on the table the map of Avernus, the typical like war machines and everything, fighting demons near the River Styx. You see there's a section kind of blocked off where it says not to cross the river because there is a fuck, what's it called? Orb of Annihilation in the middle of the river.
Who could have done that?
It's like cordoning off with an X, and it looks like you guys have already lost a couple of battalions of people there because they like tried to cross upriver and
the river or something.
Yeah, they tried to cross a little bit upriver and they like got sucked down in. So they're either dead or teleported to wherever that's going. You guys have no idea. You guys didn't bother checking. And then you also see on the map, besides the normal stuff going on, there's Mordekainen's tower, and you see Carlito is there with his pit fiend waiting, and there's little figurines of the group you're currently with there, and a figurine of you there as well. And then you see up towards where Tiamat is currently stashed away. There are just an army of dragons, of the demonic dragons, the devil dragons there. They all seem to be amassing and getting ready for a fight of some sort. And so Zariel is sitting there with you and goes, I see you've made some new friends.
Oh yeah, they're all right.
You know I will kill them when given the chance.
Well, I mean,
Do not get attached.
well,
Or you could kill them and I would forgive you running off again.
well,
But no need to answer now. As you can see from the map, there is something going on with Tiamat. He is amassing an army of dragons around her here in the Hells. Unheard of. She should know better. But do you know why she is doing such a thing?
I absolutely have no idea. Why would you think I'd have any idea what that could be possibly a thing to have happened?
You-
There.
Well, give me a deception roll. And she's like,
Oh gosh.
I am in my flying fortress here. I'm fighting a war against the demons, in case you forgot, and you are gallivanting around. I don't know if you heard anything while you were out and about. And she just looks you down. Have
She might be able
you
to see right through that.
have you heard anything? And you can tell she's giving you the chance to not lie to her.
I mean, well, how do I explain?
Campaign in the nutshell.
Yeah. Where
Where
does
to
that?
begin? Have you heard of a new religion called Close the Fucking Door already?
Asmodeus is trying to convince me to put the sandwich shops of this unknown god deity creature on the front lines. I refuse. What does this have to do with anything?
You remember some odd years ago, I was charged with doing some recruitment on Material Plane, and there was like a lot of portals and shit that just started going crazy everywhere. And then shortly after that, the whole Material Plane goes into darkness and stuff.
What does that have to do with Avernus? What are you speaking of? What is happening here?
Oh well, I mean that all kind of sprung up. I guess maybe I went a little bit back too far. Okay. So I mean that.
This is why you'll never be a general in the army. Get concise, focus.
Okay, that hurt a little bit. If you could, not be so biting, please. It hurts my confidence.
Oh God.
Okay, so apparently, Tiamat's boys, Archon, the dumb Minotaur one, and the creepy crawl, turtle guy, they got, one of, Archon had like the hand of Vecna or something like that.
Yes, we know, but he was too stupid to figure out how to use it. What does that have to do with anything?
Exactly.
He's
Remember, I mean, there's a lot of the kind of jokes we were talking about. Well, anyway.
yes,
Yeah.
this is serious. We're talking about an army of dragons, child.
Yes. That. So, apparently these folks, this group here, kind of screwed over Mahadi because he wanted them to get it from Archon. But they refused and blew up his entire. Well, we saw the thing, when they blew it up with the whale and stuff.
That was them?
Yeah, it was hilarious, wasn't it? I mean,
I'm honestly impressed. Still going to kill them, but honestly, that was very impressive.
Yeah, and so Mahadi got really mad, and then we've been chasing him down for a while with our own armies, and so they ran to Mordenkainen for shelter. Ironically, Mordenkainen wanted them to get the hand from Archon, and for, I guess, whatever reason, they decided to help the mage, I guess, for, give him some protection from us. And so they went off and did it. And they killed Archon and brought his corpse here. They even got it kind of propped up in one of those goblin sandwich shops,
What? They propped up? What?
Yeah, and so now Mordecai has the hand. But apparently that really kind of pissed off the dragons, and so they came and retaliated. Took some of Mordecai's stuff, so then Mordecai set those the guys and whatnot that you're kind of hunting down and stuff to kill them to get the stuff back, and they did. I kind of helped out with that. Yeah, and then came back here. Gave Mordenkainen his stuff back, and Mordenkainen's gonna fuck off pretty soon.
Okay, so we don't have much more time here in the dream state, but what I am hearing is that this group is the cause of all of these problems. I am fighting a war here. I am keeping the demons from getting into hell. Do you understand how important this is? I know we've had a few of these conversations before.
I've been helping out with that.
Okay, yes. So, I am tasking you with finding a way of either killing these individuals or offering them up as prisoners to Tiamat to stop the dragons from mobilizing. I cannot be fighting a war on two fronts, and you know the dragons are very touchy when it comes to the devils. Asmodeus having imprisoned Tiamat and everything, and not, giving her her rightful place and whatnot.
Counteroffer. Say,
Counteroffer?
Did I fucking stutter?
I was under the impression you were in a position to negotiate, but since we are in the dream realm and I cannot harm you exactly, I will indulge you for a few moments. Give me your counteroffer.
say we quell this dragon uprising. Call it square there?
Give me a persuasion roll. With disadvantage.
Oh shit.
Luck point.
Oh, shit!
Shit.
Wow, I love it.
She was a recruitment officer for a while.
She leans forward. Zariel leans forward, moving some pieces on the board in front of you guys. Looks back over at the dragons, looks at Mordekainen's tower, looks at you and goes, "You understand that getting attachments to mortal creatures such as these will never lead you to a life of success. You are more than them. They are ants to you. They are nothing more than a means to an end, and I don't know why you are looking to protect them, but I must show you some... what is the word I'm looking for? Some measure of autonomy and trust, I suppose. I mean, this new therapist I'm seeing has said I might be a little too harsh on...
Oh my god, even Lords of Hell need therapy. What is happening?
Look, she's just trying to figure out if there's a better way to, get control of herself to finish off this war. She's just trying to get rid of the layers of her angelic.
Good for Zariel. Good for Zariel.
But she goes, I will give you this one last chance. You quell this uprising. You stop it by any means necessary. I will allow you to either kill these individuals, to offer them up as prisoners, or if you deem it, kill Tiamat herself. I don't care. But a counter-offer to your counter-offer, if you fail, I will turn you into a lemure, and you will forever stay that way.
Damn, that's harsh, Grandma.
Wow.
No room
Right,
for
fucking
advancement. Your blood will have nothing. It will mean nothing. Actions, consequences. You know this. We've had this conversation before with your little gallivanting to the surface realm and whatnot.
Counter offer.
Counter offer.
Before you even give me a counteroffer, give me a persuasion roll with disadvantage.
Our goblin therapist is not gonna like this.
Oh, disadvantage 15.
But
Could-
now he rolls.
Could get lower.
I'm sorry I keep
12.
clicking random shit.
12.
Random duration.
She smashes her fist on the table, and you watch in slow motion as all the little trinkets float up in the air. Her demonic wings furl in the background out, ablaze, and she goes, "Final offer!" And you wake up.
Oh god, that.
And you are all now awake.
She's still wearing her helmet because for her it's very much kind of like a man in the Iron Mask kind of situation, given what she looks like. But she's kind of just wedges a hand up there just to see. Oh yeah, I'm sweating a lot. Okay, yeah, that was an experience.
So it is morning. You have all gotten a full night's rest, healed up, leveled up, learned from your experiences. Breakfast is brought to your little, little area where you guys are staying, a little dormitory type area. It's all sandwiches. No eggs on any of these sandwiches. Just bacon, and lettuce. Just BLT. Just BLT sandwiches for breakfast.
So
And
bacon isn't heaven sent.
no. Bacon's from hell to make everyone fat and die of a heart attack. Okay, come on.
True.
Lenari takes her bacon off her sandwich and gives it to Enno because he needs more meat on his bones.
Enno's still walking around in Krull's shell, just like.
Needs to fill out that shell a little bit more.
It looks very anemic.
Oh god, it looks even smaller inside of the shell. Just.
I know. I hope.
Really small. I'm just thin. Okay, 5'7". I don't know if that's small.
Adds more lettuce and tomato onto her own sandwich.
I know. I mean, no disrespect, but I'm just asking out of curiosity. Were you malnourished as a child?
A little bit, I suppose.
Okay.
Didn't get enough milk. Got that
You
brittle
wanna know
bone
how I got these
disease.
scars?
Want to know
Falling down
how
a
I
flight of
lost this
stairs.
weight?
Falling down a flight of stairs.
I mean, you can clearly see there's some pretty big burn scars on his face.
Mordekainen comes down. He seems happy. He seems refreshed. And he goes, well, yes, good. You're all awake. Just thought you should know. I don't know how you plan on leaving, but there is a agent of Zariel waiting for you. I've had a conversation with him. If you go willingly, he won't kill you. But he's very angry about something to do with tricking him and mind control. He was very particular about the small one. I think he meant you, and he points to you, Enno. He's not a very happy individual, but yes. Either way, not my problem. You will be leaving soon, correct?
Yeah, that was a plan.
Yes. And there's an important task.
Leaving without being seen should be easy.
There's an important task for you, Mordekainen. Find a way to make mayonnaise.
Dude,
The god demands it.
pardon me. An important task for
Doors open on the situation.
you're giving me a task.
Yes. To help the goblins in your service.
Give
so
me
they
a
could become better and do better.
give me a persuasion roll with disadvantage.
Fuck! Oh my god, if it was only advantage. Wait, actually, no, I'm not done yet. I'm going to add my special ability, which I can add 2d4 to the roll. I can only do this once.
Oh, okay. Fucking important. We still got a little bit of time in the session, but let's add it right here.
Hey.
19.
19.
19 persuasion.
He, for a moment, just looks like he's getting ready to go. I will not do any. I despise every single one of you. I just want you to know that you've caused nothing but trouble and problems for me while you are here. However,
I promise I won't jump out another window.
well, I appreciate that,
Most likely.
but this interests me. Another way to make mayonnaise. What a strange request, but I am intrigued, and I will have my goblins and everyone get working on it immediately while we are on other planes. Maybe in my travels I can find a new way.
No,
Think of
and
it
we
this
need
way,
Lulu
too.
back. I think she's still trapped in your
Oh,
leisure dimension.
Yes. And he claps his hands, and Lulu just appears, just flies in circles where she is.
Annalise will hold out her hands and go, Lulu!
He
Think of it
flies
this
right towards
way.
you. I missed you guys so much. Where have you been? I've been in there all alone. There's been nothing there. I've been all alone.
Snuggles
Think of it
her
this
and pets her head.
Think of it this way, Mordenkainen. This will actually probably get your goblins to bolster their morale a little bit more too. Maybe not the soup one. He's kind of a douchebag.
I don't. Well, just be kind on him. He's had a rough upbringing. All right. Do you know how hard it is?
Try to convince him to actually merge with the sandwich. Actually, it's a really good combo.
You cannot force your religion on other people. If he comes to it naturally, fine.
I am
Yeah,
100%
I don't care about the religion
behind
part,
Mordenkainen
sales.
on this.
I don't
Also,
give a shit
do you
about
know how to
religion,
make
the
hell
sales are
chickens?
Great.
Do I, what?
Although,
Know how to what?
Hell chickens. It's a side quest I've been given directly.
the vessel chickens?
Yes.
I mean, they're very easy to breed.
But they just come out of the spawning pods.
Well, yeah, sort of.
Yeah,
but
they are from the infernal plane. They are actually demonic. They're not hell chickens, but
precisely.
why?
Due to the crisis, there's going to be a shortage on sandwiches, grain, chicken, mayonnaise, and some other particular condiments. And we need to get this solved
Oh my
if we're
god.
going to usher in the new era of closing the door on the last.
Well, you do whatever you find fit, as long as you do it away from my tower and away from me.
Oh, I'll be back frequently. I have to check up on
No,
my
don't,
flock.
don't need, don't, no
Oh,
need
yep,
to.
Yep. As long as there's a sandwich up in there, I shall have access to the
I
place.
will find a
So
way
you'll
to
see me
remove it.
occasionally. You'll see me occasionally. Then you'll be removing the goblins in your service.
Worse things have happened in my long life.
And that'll draw the
Oh.
ire of another god.
A god of sandwiches.
And the doors.
I don't know
So
if you've
next time
noticed
you
or
go
not,
through
there
a
are no
door-
doors, and I can teleport, so I have no worries.
Next time you go through a door, you might have to worry about that.
What about dimension door?
It doesn't work. The door doesn't open. What the fuck?
It's a door.
Mordenkainen, I did read your book on devils and demons and whatnot.
Oh.
I mean, it was a pretty good read, but I have to say it was a little basic.
What now? You... for a moment, I was struck with pride that you read my work. That tome of foes here that depicting the 9 hells and everything was my pride and joy. I have spent years studying this, and you tell me it was basic.
Specifically, the demons and devils. I found the parts with the drow and the elves and all that stuff, and the gnomes, and the goblins very illuminating. But yeah, it was very akin to like Cambion.
Oh, good. Here's the thing. I don't remember asking for your criticism. And for another thing, if it's so basic, then why don't you do the research? Years, mind you, years of studying. Why don't you go and do this and then write your own book, and we'll compare, and we'll see whose is basic.
Oh, sure, okay.
But what? No, it's not as easy as you think. It is difficult. You get many revisions over the years, and it's not that simple. You're going to, you know what? Whatever. Go do it. I don't, just leave my tower.
Do we know that Rifen is an immortal, technically fallen angel?
Well, Rifen is a tiefling under Zariel, directly born from her line. You can trace her ancestry right to her.
Ancestry.com.
Well, no, it's more like, this is actually out of Mordenkainen and Stoneman Foes, funny enough.
He should be aware of this.
Straight out of his own book.
That, there are, Zariel and there's another, archdevil. They are very well known for literally breeding bloodlines of Cambions and Tieflings, directly from their own bloodline down, and just because they make very good military leaders, because they're very charismatic and all that. And Rifen is kind of a result of that.
So Mordekainen now is... He went from being calm and relaxed and well rested to back to being on edge, and he's standing there. He's going over something in his mind, and then he seems to notice you guys are still here. And he goes, "I'm going to need you to leave. I don't feel like asking again, and I don't feel like being mean about it. But please, if you're going to go, so I can go and." Do anything else on any other plane, but be here with you, all of you, just as general, all of you.
It's okay, I'll see
Is
you
there
later.
a window open? Oh, wait, never mind, I promise.
No, go dive. Please go dive through that window.
No, I already promised I wouldn't.
Before we leave, which we are going to do, you can relax. Did you discover anything about what we spoke about before we left? The potential ways to break Elturel of its link to Zariel.
Yes. Okay. All right. Elturel's thing is a few things about that. And he seems not happy about what he's about to tell you, but more like happy that he's about to make you all miserable, most likely. He waves a hand, and out of the stacks in the library, a big parchment comes like floating out and lands on a table that just kind of appears out of the floor, and he goes, "There have been some developments with Elturel," and he waves a hand, and you now see Elturel is only about 30 feet from the river. It has been pulled down so far that it went from being miles above ground to now very, very close, like dangerously close. And you now see demons and devils trying to attack. You see the dwarves from Phandalin are holding them off. Just constant like gunfire and cannon fire, magic spells and everything. And he's like looking at you, observing all of your faces to see your reactions. Are any of you upset? Any of you telling anything? Or
Lenari is very upset. She looks very unhappy.
I'm inquisitive.
Yeah, Annalise is horrified.
You cannot tell what Rifen's expression is because
helmet, yeah.
Yeah, no, Lenari is scowling and looks like she wants to rage.
He seems to take joy in the fact that you are all now suffering. And and there's something to get you out of his tower. And he goes, "Yes, it seems for some unknown reason, Zariel has upped her timeline and has been pulling down the chains closer to the River Styx to get all of the individuals for her army from Elturel. So while you have all been gallivanting around, the city you're trying to save is in even more peril. Now, on to saving the city, I have done some research. You could have Zariel stop it. Just she could wave a hand and send Elturel back. Or, and this is an interesting little piece of information, there are keys to unlock the companion that is above Elturel. You see that glowing sphere of electricity. And if you unlock that, I believe, from what I have discovered, Elturel will just poof appear back in the material plane and be no one will be any worse for wear for it. However, those keys were, well, they were contracted to be made by Bell and his forge. I don't know if you all know of that. He has a volcano
That guy is
off in the
such a
distance.
dick.
Well, either way, he has been, he made those, and there was a flying fortress that had them on it, but it has gone down somewhere here in Avernus.
These keys, how many of them are there?
There are about 7 of them. They should all be in the same wrecked flying fortress, if I'm not mistaken. They are south from where we are.
Do you know what they look like?
He waves a hand again, and the table kind of morphs and forms, and you see just like 4-inch long adamantine rods with like runes etched on them.
Lenari kind of moves a little closer to get a good look, kind of commit the appearance to memory,
So we
and
kind of like
then
take the rods and shove them in the hole.
Well, you could take the rods, and there are, I don't know if you've seen the companion above Elturel up close, but there are runes. It is a very crafty spell by Zariel, I must admit. Take these and stick them into the runes, and it should unlock and release the hold it has over Elturel. However, here is a thing. I must warn you, I suppose it would be nice of me, and I might feel bad in the future if I don't warn you. There is something contained inside the companion that you might have to contend with once you release it. So be aware of that. Be prepared when you go to do it.
Lenari nods and kind of takes a deep breath, trying to calm the raid, and she looks more kind and says, "All right, thank you. I appreciate you finding this information."
Oh, not the problem. Not the problem at all. Are you guys going to leave now? Are you going to exit?
Where exactly is the tower again?
The tower on the beautiful map you guys have is right in the middle of that lake right there.
Is the salami, the wine, doing anything special?
Salami and wine. I forgot about that.
Like,
Give me a perception check. The Tower of is Mordekainen's tower.
Did you know, Ken, that if you get hit, your warlocks stop?
Nope, just a piece of salami floating on top of the wine.
you just see me
Mordekainen
hold
also
that.
doesn't have an idea where the wrecked flying fortress is.
He just said it is south somewhere. It fell somewhere south in Avernus. Which, from where his
right
tower
on,
is,
yeah.
like directly in the center, would be, anywhere south of the map.
10 stacks. I love
Does Ryfen have an idea?
Oh God. Give me a history check, Ryfen. It's
Okay.
gonna be a really high DC. I don't think your grandmother really keeps you
No, no.
part of all this.
You also told me 10.
19.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Oh, still, unfortunately, no.
Yeah.
Oh, I needed a net 20 for that.
Unfortunately, you have no idea. They're like, you do know it's difficult to wreck a flying fortress. So if there's very few downed around Avernus, and if it's still there, that says something. because usually they're like picked away for parts to make new ones almost immediately. So if you find a wrecked flying fortress, that'll be the one most likely, because there's not very many of them, if any more than this one that Mordekainen says is out there.
I'm going to consult the map.
Fucking Doors Explorer.
On the map, on the map, on the map, on the map.
Rife starts thinking, what warlords of Avernus are still kicking around?
Specifically in the south.
Oh god. Ones you guys haven't killed yet.
Mad Maggie's still around.
Mad Maggie
alive.
is still around. She's still hanging
As far
out.
as we know.
I'm trying to remember who you guys have gone up against. Have you guys gone up against any of the warlords?
Just Radagast or whatever his name is.
Ragadraga? Yeah.
Ragadraga.
And you guys stole his really cool war machine and
Steal his really cool
wrecked
war
it.
Yeah.
machine, wrecked it.
Mahadi's still around, but we blew him.
yeah,
up.
Mahadi's still around. Good
Yeah.
luck with that one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Who is still around? There is a horn devil who goes by the name of Bitter Breath. Not a big fan of Zariel, so keep that in mind. There is Feanor, who's around, who is an archmage, who might be able to help. And there is a chain devil, who you would know used to command the 8th Infantry Legion of the Nine Hells. Ryfin. His name is Princeps Kovic. And now he just he was in combat and a bunch of his guys got killed, and so he just took those survivors and just went and fucking made a marauding gang of devils. Don't really give a shit about what's happening in Avernus, just want to destroy shit. So
Okay. Which one's operating in the
they are operating everywhere. So
Oh, okay. So they're just kind of roaming all over the place.
they are literally, Avernus is their area. You don't know which one is where.
Well, Mad Maggie had her own little compound.
Yeah,
Where
Mad
was
Maggie
that?
has her thing. That is south of where you guys are right now.
Perfect.
Ragadraga had his arena.
Ragadraga did have his arena, which was east of where you guys are right now.
Do you bring up the different warlords' names? Ryfin?
Yeah, you can hear her just kind of rattling them through her mind right now, aloud, of
That
who might be roaming around, but not.
the last one's still roaming around, and they wouldn't be happy to see me. The prince, the chain devil, yeah. We went out for a bit. I crashed his car. Got really mad, and I ended up at Mad Maggie's.
Well, I'm thinking Mad Maggie's right now because she's in the south, and
She also not happy with us at the moment. She had a corrective action.
whatever. Anyway, I'll talk to her. But the reason why I'm thinking that is because what the warlords do a lot of times is scavenge all over the fucking place. And especially if one's operating down the south, they would have a better idea of where possibly a downed flying fortress could be. Because usually they're picked clean and whatnot.
I'm not gonna try to look over the map of Avernus we have.
There's some
See.
other things I should mention that I need to talk to you guys about, but we can put it in that for later.
No big deal right now.
Ignore that one hell.
Lenari raises an eyebrow. and says, maybe we should talk about it now.
Enno, give me an investigation roll.
Investigazione. 14, I'm gonna use a luck point.
Okay.
Even fucking worse because of
Oh,
I can't roll
no.
fucking shit. Yeah,
With a-
14.
With a
best
plus
I can
7
do.
too, it just makes it even worse to look at.
Yeah, I have a good roll. I have a good bonus, but dice, of course, don't work.
You hate to see it.
Give me a perception check with disadvantage, Enno, just in case. We'll give you another set of rolls here.
Yeah, you mean the thing I have a +2 in?
Yeah. High one, you
You
roll
never
low.
know.
Low one, you roll high. Oh
9.
no.
9.
So you're looking at this map you guys have, and there's a bunch of like landmarks and stuff that have been put in here, but they're all kind of like wishy-washy for what they are. You guys really didn't put in too much research to figure out what the hell's going on down here. You see a few things on the map that might be like a fortress of some sort. Like if you guys look at your map, like down here, that might be a fortress, or like maybe a fortress over here. You're not sure. They're all south. Some are southwest. You know, you don't see anything that looks like a wrecked fortress on this map. It could be just not showing up on the map. It also could be that you just don't see it. But as you're just investigating, you're getting ready to close up this map you guys have and give up, you see something strange sticking out in the very far south, like way down. Yep, at the very bottom. That could be a fortress. I mean, it's very strange sticking up out of there. You don't know which one's which.
I lean over to Rife and like, anything particular, like way down south, up to the mountain range. I think that's a mountain range.
What's this area called?
There's probably a name for it, but we're just gonna call it the Burning Plateau.
Really fiery
Alright.
place.
I was gonna say the burning plains.
Just call it the Lake of Fire.
Hey.
The fields of flames.
Perfect.
Does Edo point out the thingers, or?
Yeah, I point out the strange thing sticking out the
Oh,
fire lake.
this kind of drawing. This would look obviously like a flying fortress to Rife in. Right? Or,
Give me an investigation roll.
oh shit.
The one thing she is good at.
Well, she has a 0 in it.
Hey, there's always a chance.
11.
I mean, it could be. You know, these map makers. This is a magical map you guys have that you found, but oh god, it could be. It could be.
Does it look similar to other ones that we've seen?
We've only seen one, and that was
I
the one in Zario.
know.
Yeah.
There's a good chance that could be. I mean, but it is at like the very bottom of Avernus. You guys be traveling for a while, and you hope it is.
I mean, it would be the one place I think that not many people would wander down to and scrap Flying Fortress in.
Well, the flying fortress belonging to Bell, there's a good chance that Bell may be around in there. But he's a fucking dick and a chump, so I mean...
Oh,
let's let-
you're gonna fight. I'm gonna make you guys fight Bell now. Hey, you fighting words.
Oh, geez.
He heard those. He heard those words.
Bring it on.
Into the book of grudges. I
But
guess.
Well,
yeah,
so that-
after
that's-
conferring with each other and like looking at the map, you guys are pretty confident that of all places, if there was going to be a wrecked flying fortress, it would be down there. That would be it.
So, now leaves only the thing. Mad Maggie's down south. So the best way to, I'm thinking you got that little teleportation thing. Just zip right over to Mad Maggie's, pick up, maybe a war machine or something. From
We
there,
don't really have stuff to trade with that Maggie, I think.
I might be able to talk to her.
oh man, Carlito's gonna be so pissed.
He's sitting outside and waiting for you guys to come out. Just watch the tower disappear. Like, what the fuck?
But they never went out of the door.
Oh man. Poor Carlito.
Yeah, no one's aware you have, everyone who is aware you have this boom tube is either dead or, you guys.
Dead
Yeah,
or
then,
kind of aligned with us.
when we're at Mad Maggie's, we'll talk about the thing I was gonna talk about.
Fucking ominous thing.
Because I mean that's going to be it's an issue. It's an issue.
We have enough of those already.
Lenari takes a
So
deep breath.
what does one more make?
Yeah, Lenari takes a deep breath and kind of points at Eno as if to be like, "Yup." Says, "Well, then."
Well,
Let's do this.
that it's good that you're kind of getting into an understanding of that because I mean this is how it never ends. I'll tell
This
Barbie.
is the song that
I have a question for the group. We could just forfeit the city and open the boom tube and have all the civilians just run through the boom tube.
we can't.
You can't.
They're bound.
Yeah, if
They're
you...
bound to the city.
Yeah, so Selena wouldn't know this, but everyone else would inform you that their souls are bound to the city itself, which is bound to Zariel through a little
Oh.
tricksy use of wording and hidden signatures.
We tried to dispel the book to release our souls, but that didn't work. That's why we wanted a sort of Zariel, which is now currently, unfortunately, probably lost for a few more millennia until somebody else decides to pick it up.
Yeah, you guys have
and-
no idea where the sword is.
Raven's just kind of just chuckling to herself. Oh man, she's just really it's so fed those followers of Tyr over the table. It's just wow, I'm sorry guys. Maybe I don't know if one of you guys are a follower of Tyr, but I mean it's really funny when you think about it.
This record scratch whole group just looks at Rifen like
Some ways, I guess it's funny. But yeah, we can't just send him through. If we could dispel the book, then we could at least send all the people through. Like, there are portals back and forth between Phandalin and Elturel. The path
Yep.
isn't the problem, it's a door.
That's why we need these keys, it seems.
At least-
We've lost the sword, so.
Like, if you guys really want to go for the keys route, I am 100% behind it. A chance to just beat the shit out of Belle is amazing to me. Not even fighting him, if it's just someone just kind of fucking him over, making him look like a stupid shit, that'd still be great too. I'm 100% behind all of it.
How wide is hell? Then
yes.
square miles.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
yes.
it's hard to measure. Like, you guys have been here for a while now, and when you travel, going from point A to point B could be hours, could be days, and going back to the point A could be hours, could be days. There's no set distance.
Yeah, and understand that what's mapped is only what's known.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't. Hell doesn't really have a beginning and an end. None of the layers really do. It's just what is mapped is just what has been able to been understood.
So getting from Mordekainen's tower to that wrecked flying fortress could, if you guys were lucky, take you a couple of days, or more likely take you a couple of months. No real way of telling.
Oh, I just fucking cheat our ass there.
You could, yeah.
We have the power. Could try and scry there. Although that doesn't give me much reach.
No, just 10 feet around.
And I think I have to target a creature with it.
You can target an object too.
You do know what the rods look like.
Oh, that's true.
I do know what they look like. Well then... This is okay, I think I can just do that then. I'm gonna try and scry a key. One of them.
All right.
And I explode.
You
This was the end of it.
you scry on these rods, these keys, and you get a very nice view of the inside of a metal shipping container.
Okay.
They all appear to be wrapped together. They're kind of held with chains, so they're suspended in the middle of the shipping container. Just there. That's all you see. But they are there. They're still,
Well,
they exist.
at least we know they're all together.
I just teleport and try to grab it and die because I'm 100% trapped and cursed.
1,000%, yeah.
They're suspended in the air by chains and definitely trapped.
She's like picking out bones, nah, eating them real shit.
How long do you scry on them for?
I'm gonna try only short to see if they're all together.
Fucking hell.
Like, oh, I don't need long to like look at the inside of a metal container.
Yeah, okay.
So it's not very long when I don't see much.
No, you see all 7 rods are right there, right together, all suspended in the middle of this thing. You know they're there, at least wherever they are, they're there.
Hmm.
The boom tube can only take us to places that the user has been to, right? Or can
Nope.
visualize? Or we can go anywhere we want?
I think it basically goes wherever we want.
Yeah, you guys have been very lucky. You can go anywhere you want, but there is a chance of bad stuff happening, going places where you don't know. But you guys have been very lucky that hasn't happened yet.
I think to make it safe, you have to 100% safe. We have to have been there. To make it safer, we have to be able to visualize it. And randomly teleporting is a Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it pretty much works exactly the same as teleportation.
Hmm. Well, it's more like the gate spell. Which is a 9th level spell, which is kind of fucking insane that you give that as a level 6.
Do we have any concept of how much time has passed between when we last were at El Toril and now? Like, we see that, Zariel has upped the speed at which it's being dragged down. Do we have any concept of how long it's been and, like, how long we might have left to save the city?
It's been almost 2 months at this point, with you guys traveling around hell and everything and going everywhere and doing everything. As for time, you're not sure. Conservatively, to be safe, you're looking at probably a week.
Okay.
But you don't know how fast it's going down.
Yeah, there's no way to know for sure. Okay.
Well, the
Also-
closest place we know to that possible tower is Mad Maggie's, so there's a boob tube over there.
I
That
think
was
we
kind
go
of the
with.
idea already.
Yeah, I think we go with Ryfin's idea. We go to Mad Maggie's. Maybe she can give us some information so we can narrow down where we look.
mean-
Was Mad Maggie's here? It kind of looks like not enough rust.
Her thing's not on the map. It's just
Oh,
yeah, but you know it's south of where you are.
well, you could put
also,
an X wherever you think it is.
I will
Is
throw an X
Los-
on there.
still like waiting impatiently for us to fucking leave.
Yes.
He's still out there waiting.
Yeah, we're just planning, and he's like tapping his foot, annoyed.
And then we're just gonna poof away anyway, and he's gonna be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he will. It appears he will not attack Mordekainen's place, and him and Mordekainen have kind of had a conversation about it, because a pit fiend hanging out there is a little unsettling. But he's waiting for you guys to leave. So
I put like basically 10 more minutes, so he gets an idea.
If that's everything we wanted to plan here, then
Why don't fuck it? Why don't we just keep this guy waiting?
as he banishes us out of the town.
I start pulling out sandwiches for everybody. The little last bit I've made.
I'm
Can I jump out the window and knock on the front door?
God.
go ahead and jump out the window. Yeah, give me an athletics
Yeah,
roll.
no,
No.
nope. If I jump out the window, I'm not getting back in.
Yeah, you'd be.
I
nailed
can
to
do
the
more
wall.
harassment inside.
You probably will get sniped.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Very much so.
Like you're barely out of the tower, like halfway thrown out, headshot.
Yep.
Boom,
No, with
headshot.
my luck, he's got some anti-jumping out window bullshit now. Whereas as soon as I jump out the window, like a net's gonna go around me or some bullshit like that.
Or
Oh,
a
so
sniper
basically
rifle.
like the Apple Corporation for workers. who
Oh,
jump out the window.
Yeah.
oh, too real, too real.
Dark.
Oh no.
It's for the goblins so they can't leave.
Oh, no. I thought we were supposed to leave the real world.
Did a
shit,
union
no,
form after I
towards
leave? Is that what happened?
Anyway,
So the rest of the sandwiches are passed out, so you all get the benefit of the sandwiches. So you all have. You should have that handout, right, for the super
Yeah.
uber sandwiches.
Yeah.
Stahlhagen-Tagen
Yeah.
thing, whatever.
The perfect sandwiches. So you guys get all that. And as you're eating it, you're just like you're in the room where Mordekainen left, where he left you, and he comes back down and he's like, you're still here. I'm going to.
And then the boom tube goes out and we leave.
Perfect. Just like I'm starting to get very. Oh, all right, good. Bye.
Goodbye forever.
Why then?
Dear God.
There's a deer god now?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Dragons probably is.
That's been around for a while. Get 16 temporary hit points. Bamford back at Mad Maggie's.
All right. And you guys find yourself
So
back at Mad Maggie's, and as soon as you appear, you are surrounded by redcaps and madcaps, and they are getting ready to tear you guys to shreds. You have a moment to react. What do you do?
oh hey Red.
Hey, Mad. It's good to see you again. Remember me?
We're back.
Sorry about the corrective action.
Oh no! Why?
Mad
Why are you
Maggie.
back here? Why'd you come back? Yeah, I thought you were gone. Are you?
Excuse me, Mad Maggie, Warlord Mad Maggie.
Who
Captain
are you?
Ryfen. Captain Ryfen.
Captain of what?
Thuriel's army.
Who cares?
Well,
Zariel.
I have a proposition to make by.
I
one
have a
of your-
proposition to make all of you. Leave.
I was gonna say that probably was your proposition. We were going to.
Oh, that was the idea. Yes. I was hoping to make a purchase.
Well, then in that case, why didn't you say something? Come. And all of the
You would have given us a minute.
the red caps and mad caps, all separate from you, giving you a path for Mad Maggie and her big, undead goon guy, to lead you inside of her little place. But all the mad caps and everything surround Tyrell, and just
Oh shit!
just fingers to their eyes and then point at him and then back again, and then they just disperse.
Bye, John. Bye, Lou. Bye, Carl. Bye, Mark. I'm waving to the red caps as they leave.
Give me a deck save as a rock comes flying at your head.
God, I hate these
I
things.
subtly cast shield.
Bounces off, lands on the ground, and you just hear.
That's how they show it. That's how they mean they love you. Or it's good to see you again.
You have a very twisted sense of. Never mind.
Hey,
We
being
need to
down
get you
here,
out of hell.
that's the easiest thing.
Yeah, we need to get you out of here, hon.
I just realized Bad Maggie's central finger is shaped like a hand.
Yeah. Yep. I have to go take care of the pup. Apparently he's barking, so I will be right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Being a dick.
Okay.
All right, it's by a quick commercial break brought to you by these men.
Had so many mods I needed. Thinking about as a as Chris puts it, playing with my dollhouse again. Although in this case it's good. Yeah, either Fallout 4 or Skyrim. I don't actually play the game. I just
Oh yeah, I did just play dress
mod
up
the
in
shit out of it.
creation.
Yeah, mod the shit out of it and like fuck
Take
around,
pretty
make
pictures.
yeah. But with it, I want to do a with Fallout 4. I want to do a completely fresh thing because I was having a lot of trouble with literally just recoding some of the mods just to get some of them to work together. It didn't matter the load order that I'd have them in; they were compatible, so I'd had to like and I'm like, I don't want to go through all that bullshit again. And I had a little over 200 of them.
Oh man.
I have deleted enough to where I'm at 61.
Wow. And
But
are
it
they,
is
are they working
slow-
together?
No, I'm still just deleting. I haven't downloaded anything yet.
Word.
Wish they had made a way to mass delete with next kind of little fucking mod mod organizer.
There's no way to mass delete. You have to do it one by one.
Ah,
Oh my god, that's insane. Bear back, gonna get a drink.
Mhm.
I think I'm going to do the same.
All right, I'm back.
AB and D both just left to get a drink.
Oh, nice. Yeah, my wife just got the baby down, and the corgi decided to sing the song of his people because he's so spoiled he can't get on the bed himself or can't do anything himself late at night. He has to be picked up and put places. He's a dick. Definitely not my fault.
Build him a ramp.
I
build him a
have.
ramp.
No, I have built him a ramp. He refuses to use it.
Oh, it's the meaning. That's what he has.
Why would he use his own muscles when I do it for him?
He's just using his inner cat. That's all it is.
Fucking, he's a,
Inner cat. Of course you made the ramp. Of course it's not going to use that. That would make sense.
he's a dick. He's perfectly named. Moriarty. Just a clever, conniving douche.
He instigates the shit.
Always. Always.
Also has now you're going to have to fix my little thingy on stream because now I have 17 AC.
Oh. That's right. God damn it. Let's see if I can do this while the stream's going. This should be interesting.
The stream explodes.
Boom.
You accidentally shift one thing and then everything misaligns.
Listen,
again.
it usually happens that way.
I got bored this morning and I read the whole history of Hellraiser because I had nothing better to do
Oh god.
on my day off.
I also read into videos of about Hellraiser. Because since he's a DVD, I guess Hellraiser's getting some traction again.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm like afraid. He's the reason why I'm afraid of like piercings, like skin piercings and shit like that. It makes my skin crawl. Oh.
Let's see, does it auto replace it? Oh no! It's gone.
And it's gone.
Deleted.
That's okay. All that means
Back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I do have to find a way to make these slideshows fucking work. All right, should be there. Oh, now it's going to transition on its own. Oh, I will fix this. But now, I know the squishy warlock has 17.
Slightly less squishy.
If no one was going to use the turtle's like shell, I was going to gift it to the soup making goblin for obvious reasons.
Oh god. Beautiful. All right. Everybody back?
Baby's still
so.
missing.
Oh no. So you guys are right in the middle of, not in the middle, in the beginning of negotiations with Mad Maggie. It's just appeared inside of her fucking base, just boom tubed in, came back with Selena, who she wishes would just disappear altogether.
We haven't died yet.
Hopeful. All the little mad caps and red caps are just mean mugging all of you guys. Tried to hit Selena with a rock. Tyrell, the last time you were here, you fucking tried to swindle them in a game of cards, and you've made an enemy for life.
They really like you, Tyrell.
Oh,
Yeah.
But you guys go into Mad Maggie's little garage. A table gets set up for you, chairs all get set up for you and everything. And Maggie sits at the head of the table with her demon or undead demon guy behind her, and just goes, "Oh, okay, all right. So we're looking to make a deal, huh? Looking to purchase something, looking to not cause me any more problems."
Well, we never said the last part.
Us cause problems? Never.
Well, you may have said the last part, but I was definitely hoping that is the case. What are you guys looking for? What are you all looking for? What can get you out of here quickly?
Okay, back. Oh, I'm looking to purchase a war machine.
Ah, well, it's going to cost you twice as much for being a General Zario. So,
Is there a reason for the upscale in price?
Judah looks at it around everybody like, I said the reason.
Okay.
Yes, in particular for being of such. I was being concise. I'm
Oh.
told I should be doing that.
Well, there is, been problems lately, with getting parts and pieces to war machines, and there have been a couple of, contracts that have gone unpaid by Zariel's army here. I'm not affiliated. I am a warlord. I hope you know what that means. Which means I need to get my money back somehow.
How about this? I removed the teleportation crystal that I have here so that I can come back at any time.
You what? She whistles, and a bunch of red caps and mad caps come flooding in. Sickles and daggers and sharpened pieces of metal at the ready. And she tells them to go search for a teleportation crystal.
So how much would a war machine cost normally? So I have a...
Oh, well, how much are you looking to spend for a war machine?
Fuck,
I
you
got
have the
20
soul
soul coins I can drop right now.
20 soul coins. 20 soul coins. I think I might have a machine that you can have for 20 soul coins.
That's operable?
Well, I want a war machine, and so I can upscale it, but I was wondering, well, maybe some trade. So I do have some enchanted plate armor, which is worth about the same amount. That would normally wouldn't be quite as available down here. So,
What use would I have for armor?
well, you're a warlord. So
Well,
I
yes,
would think
but
you'd either trade it or give it to one of your warriors to make them up them a bit.
uh,
Or again, trade.
well, I only have, let's see, what do I have available right now? I have a tormentor available that is, might not fit all of you. I do have a scavenger available. Could sell that for the 20 soul coins. But if you're looking to upscale, I suppose, I have a demon grinder that I would normally sell for, let's say, 40 soul coins.
Well, I don't suppose you guys got anything to chip in on.
Well, I told you I'd get rid of the crystal. They're not gonna
How much
find
would
it.
that be worth?
They're out there searching around. Is there actually a crystal? Or are they just
No,
fucking...
no.
Yeah, no, they're just looking for it. That's what I thought. Yeah, they're just looking for it.
But she can believe it. I mean, I'm crazy enough to have done it.
Yeah, no,
And I
that's
keep
why
coming
she
back to the
sent
first-
them immediately out to find it.
They didn't find it last time. They probably think it's probably one of. They probably think it's just a part of their boots.
I don't believe I have anything that Mad Maggie would find of value.
I have 2 soul coins.
Rub them together and see if you can get a third. that.
Ba-dum.
Here we go.
Broke. My gambling endeavors have never gone well.
Oh no, go ahead and gamble with all the red caps and mad caps. It'll go perfect.
I don't have anything
Absolutely
to gamble.
trustworthy.
I look back. I'm like, fuck! I forgot my larva. And Red's larva. Well, just another reason to see Mordecai then.
His toe's already gone.
No, as soon as you guys left, he left.
I'll find them. It won't be that hard.
Don't take it. He probably locked us out again. The boom tube.
Oh, so, well, we have 20 soul coins on the table, and I will tack on another, let's say, 10 for that armor you're looking to give out. So you have to find another 10 soul coins somewhere, or the equivalent in, trade.
So that crystal isn't worth that much.
I guess you'll see me again after we piss off Zariel or Belle.
Listen, at this point, unless you put a sword through her chest, I don't think finding a crystal is going to be much of a relief to me.
Okay.
Stabs her.
Fucking turns, sword right through the chest.
No, she's attuned to the Fate Eater now, so sorry. Head back it is.
Oh God.
I have a sword though.
Oh man.
So, yeah, I just turns to everybody, he's like, yeah, I kind of forgot you guys are all poor.
I got Earth money. Or Terra money, whatever, the Forgotten Realms money.
Nobody gives a shit about that crap down here.
Yeah.
Well, now hold on. I could make a cool gilded armor for my war machine with that. How much gold do you have?
That's fair. There is an exchange rate here. I mean, that's how I got my soul coins, but I can return back to them. Or from there.
How much was I holding for Yuki again? For Annalise? I was holding gold for you.
Yeah, you were holding. Well, let's see. Bio. I think I took it back.
You did? Oh.
I have 139 gold and 52 EP. I think it's
Electrum.
Electrum?
I have 398 gold.
I have 870.
I
Jesus.
have 354.
Do you all say this out loud?
No.
No.
I will ask Mad Maggie.
I say 139 gold out loud.
Yeah, I'll ask Mad Maggie how much she would equate 300 gold to.
Oh, well, let's see. 300 gold.
About 3 soul coins.
About 2 soul
Let it
coins.
go.
Don't get ahead of yourself there. You're asking me,
wow,
not you.
You're really kind of upscaling it on them. I mean, you go to the.
Well, has Zariel established a set rate of currency here on Avernus? No, I think not. So if I say it's, you know what? It's about to be 1 coin for 300 gold.
Well, I was just talking about this when you turn to him and having to get an exchange rate. He's kind of a prick, but I mean at the same time he'll give you a deal.
Well, I am giving you a deal. It's 2 coins, 150 gold per soul coin.
Well, actually, you know what? Come to think of it, that is pretty fair. When you're
Oh,
out
now
in
it's
the
fair,
middle of
huh?
Well, I'm putting things into context now that I'm thinking about it, since we're just kind of out in the wasteland here and not in proper civilization of hell.
Exactly. So 150 gold per soul coin. You have 10 soul coins left to go. What is that? 1,500 gold pieces? Do you have that much on you?
I have half a pound of gold.
Half a pound.
You don't even count the coins. Just measure it and wait.
No, I don't have coins. I have half a pound of gold.
Oh, just literally half a pound of gold. A big old chunk of gold.
Like,
Well,
we're gonna have a pound of gold.
I
and a
guess you
quarter pound of
can
silver.
basically. Like, gold is basically just.
How much does a
the
coin
material
weigh?
value in hell, so.
Out of game, Lenari also has a big ass diamond from fucking Shade.
Oh, do I? Well,
Yeah, you should have a 500 GP diamond.
oh shit.
I think diamonds are probably a lot more valuable than gold to her, because it can be used for spell components.
A pound of gold is equal to about 50 gold pieces. So you're sitting at about 25 gold pieces.
So Lenari will put her 300 gold and I guess the diamond. She'll kind of be rummaging around in her pack, find the diamond like buried on the bottom, and pluck that out and put that on the table, and then look at Mad Maggie.
She picks it up and goes, well, okay, you know what, for this, I will
a substantial diamond.
It is a substantial diamond, and diamonds have a lot more use than gold does. And so, he goes, I will offer you five soul coins for this. Yes, that seems fair.
I'll go even faster. Go without you.
So then, Lenari slides the diamond and the gold to like the middle of the table and says, "There's 7 more soul coins."
Well, now there's 3 more
That's what
soul
I'm doing.
coins.
There's also a magical necklace that I don't know who has. It's grants them immune to disease and have 3 charges of healing potions, which is 2d4 plus 2. I'm assuming Lenari does because that was on Tylok's body.
I don't think so. I didn't loot Tarlok's body.
I think Red would have had that.
No, I think
yeah.
I think you guys tore him to pieces and left his body there, didn't you?
I don't know. I mean, we killed him and then we left his body there, but
But I'm
Lenari
not sure if we-
specifically didn't loot him like out of respect because he was their
Yeah,
friend at one point.
I don't think you guys looted him. I think you just, when he was doing
Yeah.
that shit of putting the body parts in the bag of golding, you just
killed him and didn't
killed him.
loot him. Oh god.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it was after when I slayed the dragon, the platinum dragon, or not platinum, the mithril dragon.
Yeah, when you
Yeah.
mercilessly killed him, when everybody was like, no, don't, and then you drew. It wasn't that had them go against you. It was when you started putting his body parts in a bag of golding just to turn them into gold.
Just to see. It was an experiment.
A deadly experiment.
Anyone got the gold for 3 more soul coins?
I can feel
How
the
much
rest. 300.
450 gold for 3 more soul coins.
I
450.
got it.
I have 130. Oh,
I got it.
All right. She takes all of that, including the 20 soul coins from you, Ryfin, if you're offering those up, right?
Yep.
And she hands you the keys to a very nice demon grinder.
No. I mean, you're out.
Excellent. Pleasure doing business with you.
I'm sure it was. Now, please, take her far away from me. And she points to Selena. It has not been long enough, and we're still gonna be searching for that teleportation crystal. I don't know where you've hidden it, but we will find it. Don't you worry at all.
it's okay. I'll be back down here to franchise soon, so you'll see a new shop open up soon.
Not here. Not here. You won't.
Mm-hmm.
Then she casts a temple spell.
Just right inside.
If I had an hour, I was going to do it, and then she would have to stand outside her place and for 24 hours because she could not go near it for 24 hours because she's a fae.
Jesus, what a monster move that would be.
Power move.
So you guys are ushered. You're shown to your new demon grinder. Not the prettiest. It looks like it's been in battle a bit. It's got some dents and dings in it, but it's fully intact.
Character.
Yeah, character,
Drives,
character.
That's all that matters.
It is fully done up. When you get up to it, Chonka and Clonk come out, the 2 Kenku, and they just go, "Oh no, not you again!"
Us again.
Hello.
Yay!
Ryfin just kind of looks over the human grinders, nodding approvingly, saying that it got some battle scars, yet still very operational. That is a good sign. It means proven weapon out in the battlefield. So let's do this shit.
Yeah, no
Breaks
shit,
down
we fixed it.
immediately.
Well, you did a good job.
Thank you. You guys get in. It is not fueled up.
God damn it.
Drops a soul coin in there.
Still have soul coins. Okay.
Yeah, she got 4 left.
Nice. It rumbles to life. You guys now have your war machine, and you're going to be heading south.
We're going to head to the Sea of Flames.
Alright.
Who's driving? Who's navigating? Who's on lookout?
Navigating would either be Lunari or me.
Is driving dex based?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah, you don't want Ryfen driving right now.
I'll drive. I'll drive.
Yeah, he has a big
Yeah.
old 0.
I'll drive.
Annalise has maxed out Dex, so she's probably the
Annalise
best
has
person to
maxed out
actually
Dex.
drive.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'll drive.
All
She's
right.
watched enough over the shoulder of Red.
Yep. So Annalise is now driving. Now gets to be at the wheel. Now that Red is MIA. Who is navigating?
Lunari probably still has higher survival roll.
Yeah, Lenari will navigate.
All right. Lenari, go ahead and roll me 2d12s.
And I slap the map in front of Lunari. Whatever help that is.
Yeah, the map is what makes it d12, so you guys kind of know where you're going. Oh, all right. And who is on lookout?
Fuck it, I'll do it.
I'll just be chilling.
Go ahead and give me a perception check then.
You said perception check?
Yes,
Alright.
please.
Exactly why I only got a 1 to it.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you guys leave Mad Maggie's hideout, heading south. You have on your map where you believe the most likely place for this fallen citadel place to be. You're heading that direction. You've left. It's in the rearview mirror. You guys are cruising. Annalise, you're driving. You're going around fallen pieces of war machines, pots, potholes, rocks through there. It's a relatively quiet sort of drive as you guys are heading south. Lenari, you're directing Annalise where to go. You're like, all right, so we're gonna go this far southwest before we gotta turn towards the east and whatnot.
It's like take a right at the chicken tree.
Yeah,
No,
unfortunately,
not that chicken tree, the next chicken tree.
no, the one that was like, you're supposed to take the one like a mile back. What are you doing? Unfortunately, your lookout missed something very important. Because as you guys are driving, all of a sudden you hear the rev of an engine, and a harpoon comes right through the side of your war machine, and just like fans out and pulls back. And I'm gonna need you to give me a dex check, Annalise.
Come on, man. We just bought this thing.
Hey,
still
of
got dex.
4 perception. All right. Go ahead and roll me a d20.
Fuck my life. All of a sudden, you just hear cursing from the driver's seat going, Selena, what the fuck? Are you sleeping on the job?
Snoring.
Oh, shit.
Oh
That's
shit. Okay. So you guys are driving
That's good or
away.
bad? Oh shit.
It's been a quiet drive. Nothing bad has happened. You haven't heard anything, Selena. You haven't noticed anything out there. You guys are just driving in this war machine, reveling not having to walk anymore, since you've given up your other war machine. When all of a sudden, this hook gets inside of your war machine and pulls back. Annalise, you try to outmaneuver and get away from whatever it is. Unfortunately, as you do, you hit a pothole and a rock at the same time with opposite tires, and the vehicle just flips, and there's a moment of slow motion in the air where you guys are just flipping through the air. I
retreat into my shell.
I need everyone to give me a strength save. Oh, never mind. Not a strength. Yeah, strength save.
Great.
I'm close to Ryfin, right? That's how much
If you're
is
within 10 feet of me.
Could it possibly evasion this or?
It is damage. It's not a direct attack.
Evasion
It only works with dex.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
Sorry.
Ryfin, Lenari, and Selena, as you notice this harpoon go into the side of your war machine, the three of you immediately brace yourselves as Annalise is up front just swearing and cursing as she's trying to just adjust and drive as this harpoon's in there. And all of a sudden, as you're flipping, the three of you are braced. You're fine. But then you all land. And Tyrell, Enno, and Annalise, you guys are going to take 13 points of bludgeoning damage as you flip and land. And then you guys hear the rev of engines as your war machine gets surrounded. And that's where we'll pick up next time.
Oh boy. We've already flipped the war machine.
We just
It's
bought
just-
the damn thing, and it's already flipped with 2 flat tires.
Oh, tires are made of metal. They're fine.
No, fuck for that.
Raven then is like, just as a heads up, we're gonna need to talk about some dragons a bit later. We'll put a pin in that.
Forgot about that.
As you guys are flipped over, poor Annalise and Enno and Tyrell are just all thrown about the cabin of this thing. You're like, oh, by the way, you know this problem we're in? Let me just throw another one on top of that you guys might, be worried about. Great. Wonderful. So
He's just gonna give Ryfin a look of, can we not right now?
so
Tyrell's literally gonna stare at Ryfin, and his eyes are just gonna like start glowing red and be like, "Oh, more shit. Why is it now you're bringing it up?"
It's not kind of pertinent right now, but it may be later.
Then why bring it up?
Well, it'll be handy information to know for later.
meanwhile, you just hear engines revving all around you while you're having this little tit for tat. Your war machine is flipped over. Oh god, dude. We'll pick up next time with finding out who attacked you and why.
Annalise is probably just like
murdering them.
And murdering
like,
them most likely.
folded on her. Annalise probably just folded
Probably
in
my
on
ex.
herself, like on her back, just legs sprawled everywhere, just like.
Oh man. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Iz.
Been a pleasure.
Des.
It's been
Thanks, Des.
fun. I hope you all 6 people enjoyed. 7? Oh, there were 7 for a second.
Ooh,
Seven
ooh,
people.
yeah.
People, ooh.
6 people watching. I think 2 of them are us at least.
Yeah, most of them are
One
you
of them is
guys.
me.
One of them is me.
Yeah,
So
then
half of them are you
are us.
guys.
Who are you?
That
I
that's
thought it was
fine.
All of us. I was wondering who wasn't watching.
I was not watching.
Neither
Neither
was
was
I.
Now I am.
That's fine. This is the
Though
first
I
stream.
can put it on lurk.
It's the first stream, and it nothing crashed except I can't stand these fucking slideshows. I will figure out how to fix those.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about it.
But-
Those are actually kind of cute.
Yeah.
But yeah, see you guys next Wednesday.
Yep. See
Yep.
ya.
Good night.
Good night, guys.
Good night, guys.
Good night, everybody.
Night, everyone.
Night.
Not